Boston. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And I think for the Pistons, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Teardrop shot. It's blocked. Tries it from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Celtics. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
So it's the Pistons now, following the bucket by the Celtics. From downtown, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. There's a screen. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Buries it from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nails the baby hook. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lets it go with a 3. Out to the right wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
No coverage that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Puts up a 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Puts up a deep three. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Fires from 18, and the shot goes down. 5 points in the game.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what. Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
There's 1:47 left in the first. And that one, good.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Timeout.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Third spot, the Celtics. In fourth, the Pistons.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
There's the pick. There's the triple. On Boston with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Boston. It's a very good look and converts.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
From 6 feet, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets it to go.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the floor for Boston. Drives to the hoop. Right block shot, and it's blocked. "14 feet away." Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
All sorts of time. Rebound, Boston.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
It's blocked.
Just a
solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
There's the three. They get it back. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Boston leading by 10. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Puts it up from 17. Rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And yes, it's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Shoots from the line. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
On the wing, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Shoots. Detroit with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Gets it down to single digits. 18 points for him.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Off target at the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Launches a 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. The shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Fade away. Can't hit that one.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Over to the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And that one is good.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
The Pistons shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in. He's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the line. Shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is fast.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
Says the Jet. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof. Roof, roof.
Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Over to the left wing. Down low, and he knocks it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And for Boston, the tray, traps in the tray. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And for Detroit, when a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. inside.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pistons trail by 9. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. Third spot, the Celtics.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shot to stop the run. No good that time.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the... Oh, that's unbelievable.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. There's a good screen. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 21.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 17 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics leading by 10. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fires for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Launches it. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 5 to shoot. Fires it up. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 9. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-5 run. Launches it from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From the wing. No good that time. Celtics leading by 14. To the middle. And again, it's Boston converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
To end the run. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Takes the three. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. 24 points for him.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Nice ball movement by Boston. There's 42 seconds left in the third. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. They set the pick. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics leading by 17. On the court for the Celtics. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. Tries to keep it alive. Rebound by the Pistons. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And there's the drive. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Fast break, here they come. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Down low, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. From deep three-point territory. That shot off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been